but I don't know why that would on the pushback suddenly crash.
Yeah, I wasn't floating or anything during any of that.
All right, let's go down to the EFB once you're back in. Let me know when you're at FedEx 3.
I'm here.
All right, let's go to the EFB, customize and configure. Let's click on hardware first. And so different, and then yaw, throttle off, park brake removes chocks. We'll take that to off.
Okay.
AT off, yoke
Yep.
auto center on,
Yep.
Bruner off, Smart AP off, and XHSI off.
Yep.
Okay, home. Let's go to realism and just read me your green.
Where's realism? Oh, okay. Real, off, on, CWS, simply, off.
Wow, that's crazy. All right, change yours to short, off. Let's do off. Off, simply, and off.
Okay.
So it should be short, off, simply off.
Yep.
Okay. And then under visual effects, that really shouldn't matter, but we'll just look at it anyway. Visual should be green on, hide, on, off.
Yes.
All right. Customize and configure again. General config. I think we have the I hope we have the same mesh, but I'm not sure. I'm using HD Mesh V4 and he's using Forkboy.
Yeah, but I'm still using HD Mesh V4.
Okay.
For that.
All right. Global units. So I'm gonna say green pounds, inches, radio, show, off, cold dark, on, FMX, simple.
Yep.
Next page is captain.
Oh. Hold on.
Crash a distal, how you doing?
Okay. That should be captain. Mine was 8 off.
So yeah, do CPT. Yeah. And then back to home, and then let's look at calibration, just for kicks and giggles. Read me your green.
0, 0, 0, none, off, 0 and up, none, off.
Next page.
Oh, that's flaps. Never mind. What? Next page. 0, arm, none, off, none, off, none.
Third page.
Off.
Okay, back to the home page. I think that's all we need to do. All right. I think that's good. All right, I'm going to try to... can you start your SmartCopilot, or is it already... oh, it's already started. And you're on slave, right?
Hold on. Mine's not started. Oh, yeah, it is started. Yeah, slave.
Okay, connected. That works. All right, I'm going to connect the ground power. We'll just do this quickly again. All right. One more time. Go ahead and turn the battery on.
Gotta remember where that is here.
Second panel.
Oh, yeah.
The guard. Yeah. All right, then turn ground power on to below that. GRD power. Down. You got to go down. There you go.
There you go.
And then let's go up here. Oh, let's do what Offskid said to do. Let's set our position first. So let's go down to the FMC. Click FMC. Pause in it. Oop. Back to index. Or no. That's interesting. I'll take over for a second. How does it already have our alignment in there? All right, put in KDFW.
Golly.
I'm going to hit root. Origin. Oh, what did it just do?
What? I just put in KDFW. And yeah.
That was awesome. All right, put in KAMA. All right, let's leave that for now. Let's go up to the very top and switch to alignment, or to nav. On the left and right, yep. And we'll let that figure itself out. And look, our trim wheel's set.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier. I was gonna
Trim's in the green.
Keep an eye on it while we were doing this and see when it.
Okay, turn on the.
What? Got warnings.
Oh, we're not on ground power. Now we are. Okay, good. All right, turn on that left aft fuel pump 1. And then start the APU.
I was just looking at it. Where's that at? Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Hold it down maybe a little longer. And then let go. She sure is thinking about it, huh? All right, hold it down. There you go, let go. That's weird. Maybe it was just, maybe the first toggle worked. It was just going to wait before it cycled up. And once that stabilizes, you can turn on, let me know when you turn on the gens. You're going to get to know this some of this procedure by us repeating it so much.
No kidding. All right. Turn them on.
Sure. Did you do both of them or just the right side?
I did both.
Okay. All right, yaw damper on. Upper left.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, there we go. Go ahead and turn all the fuel pumps on. And in the middle console, let's do emergency exit lights arm. Close the guard.
Oh, hold on. These center fuel pumps, you want those on also?
Yeah. No.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
There. Okay, what now? Close the guard on what?
In the very middle, the emergency exit lights. Yep. And then put the fasten seatbelt signs to auto. It looks like it's already on auto. Go to auto. Yeah. And then let's do window heat at the top right on. Good. And then hydraulic pumps A off, B on. Only if there's more than 1,000 pounds in the center tank. Okay, that's good information. Turn upper right. Do trim air on, and turn in the middle of the packs to auto, left and right. There you go, and then APU bleed on.
Our altitudes were still set from last time.
Yeah, that's good. What's weird is we have short IRS alignment, but our plane now wants IRS position. So what off-sched descent we can't do it the way that they do it in the real world. I'm going to go to init ref. We have to start the alignment before we do this part. Yeah, now we're good. Okay. Okay, set on the MCP, you've already set the altitude. Go ahead and change the heading bug to 170, runway heading. Check the pitot and auxiliary lights also. Oh, okay. If we wanted to simulate realism, but those don't break in the sim. That would work correctly in the PMDG. Yeah, I bet it does. All right. You want to do 170.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And then change our speed to 175. And then I'm going to do our flight directors. Okay, and set auto brake RTO. Okay, perfect. Set our transponder to 3232 and altitude on. Test the cockpit recorder too. Okay, we just did that. And do altitude on. There you go. Awesome. I'm going to disarm this. All right, let's go back down to the FMC one more time and do route. Do perfinite. Gross weight. Reserves 5. Ooh, you know what? I just realized something. We don't have enough fuel, so go over to the EFB, click on home, and click on fuel. Click on fuel and change that to 15. And then go back to the FMC and redo the gross weight button. It might not change.
Nope.
Okay. Cost index, put 25. You go TARA now? Really? Doesn't that fry the ground crew? I thought that turned on the radar. The company can watch us through CPDLC now as we're at the gate and taxiing. Oh. I thought turning TARA on now would fry the ground crew. Like radar. Yeah, 300. Good job. Nice. We won't worry about any of the cruise winds. N1 limit. Click on outside air temperature. Oh, throttles forward or 50% turns on radar. Oh, that's cool. Click on takeoff. I didn't know that little tidbit. Flaps 5. You should come talk to us on Discord sometime soon. CG percentage. And then your V speeds. Okay. Departures and arrivals. DFW. Choose the Hoodad 2.
Do I want to do 17 right first?
Yeah, you can. Hoodad. Hoodad. And then route. Can I? Yeah, I'm thinking I can bring you in if you're on Discord. Are you on Are you logged into Discord? Off sked. Click activate. And hit execute. Click RTE.
I'm pressing RTE.
Yeah, and then go to the next page. and then put in, was it Panhandle, PNH? Let me go check the chart here. Yeah, Papa November Hotel, yep. He flies for Janet. And hit execute. And then departures and arrivals. AMA arrival. ILS 04. And click next page. We won't do a transition. Just hit execute. That's on vectors because we don't want to jack things up again. Now go to click on legs. And then scroll down and get rid of the discontinuities. And then execute. Perfect. All right. Let's set our trim. This is exciting. We might be able to set our trim. So
it looks like it's actually set pretty cool.
It is. I'm going to rotate it just a little bit there. Yay! So that EFB, that set us up.
Yeah.
Can you go flap 0? Perfect. All right. Turn on anti-collision light. And I'm going to call the tow.
Ground to cockpit.
Hold your
Please
breath.
show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
And down on the transponder, let's do what Offscad was saying and go ahead and switch it to TARA. And that's cool that the radar doesn't turn on until we get 50% thrust. So that's cool. Yeah, perfect. We're almost ready for VATSIM, mate. What does the start flight leg do for you anyway? Oh, you're in the voice lobby? Okay, I got to add you as a friend, I think. I'm going to add you as a friend because it didn't have you or something. Add friend. All right, I sent you a friend request on Discord. That way I can drag you into our private conversation off Sked. So you should see a friend request somewhere.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
And we should be able to use our parking brake now. We'll try it. Don't try it now, but pretty soon. I would believe he's referring to traffic radar, not weather radar. But that's just a guess. All right, did you add me as a friend off Sked? I hope you did. Be my friend, please. Nope, haven't added you yet.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, can you release the parking brake, sir? Just by using your mouse or a toggle. There you go. Awesome.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
All right, now we're going to go through and do an engine start. So let's go up and turn the left and right pack to off. And I'm not sure do we have isolation valve on auto, or I think we'll leave it there. All right, so I'll go down to the light panel, and at the middle here, switch the number 2 to GRD. And then down below, we're going to watch when that reaches that N2 down there below. I don't know if you see that, reaches 25. Can you raise the fuel handle on number 2 from cutoff to idle, or do you want me to?
No, I can do it.
Okay, cool. You did accept? Okay, perfect. All right, we'll let that engine stabilize. Okay. Can you guys join that call? Are you here? Or oh, he left. Oh, there you go. He's back. Can you hear me, Derek?
Yep.
All right. You here, Offsked?
Operation complete.
I'm here.
Set.
Howdy, sir.
Break.
It's a three-way conversation.
I'm gonna set the parking brake.
Okay. And
hey,
then,
Captain, can I ride in your jump seat?
yes, please.
Here's my ID card. Here's
Thank.
the slip that says I'm cockpit approved.
That's your Chuck E. Cheese badge. I need your real ID, sir. I don't need no Chuck E. Cheese ID.
What's the IM that's flashing on?
Intermediate marker.
Oh.
All right, so go ahead and go up to engine start number 1 and go to ground, and then do the same thing with the fuel at 25, add the fuel.
All right.
I'm going to click disconnect and go to hand signals.
John, can I answer a question in chat real quick?
Absolutely.
Iron Condor Simulations asking, is that the weather radar I'm referring to? Yes, it is. Even with the radar switch off, when you bring the throttles up beyond 50%, maybe a little higher than that, don't quote me, the radar starts running. And it's to get the predictive wind shear working for takeoff roll.
But TARA is also radar for traffic, though. Does that stay off until 50% power?
It's different. It's not the weather radar, which is putting out a ton of electrons out there. You've got like a 12-foot no entry zone when that thing's on.
But when you're on the ground, do you turn on the traffic advisory radar? That's what you guys are doing now, huh?
Yeah, we're turning on the transponder. I don't really think of that as a radar. That's more of just a radio.
I thought TARA was radar advisories.
It's traffic
and
alert.
Traffic alerts and radar advisories, or?
And then an RAs an RA is when you get a radar traffic caution. You got to start taking evasive maneuvers to avoid.
But do you think that the 50% power is related to that radar, because the weather radar is separate?
Totally separate.
Then I wonder if you turn on TARA at the gate, I'm wondering if you're radaring the ground crew.
No, you're not. I mean, it's putting out a little signal, but it's nothing.
Because it's got to be a pretty. I mean, it's not a weather radar signal, but it's enough to pick up another plane.
It's not real accurate though either, John.
Okay.
There's a lot of times I'll see a traffic advisory on the navigation display,
mm-hmm.
and where it is and where I see it are two different places.
Okay.
It's close, but it's not real accurate.
Okay. D-Monies, can you click on where you turned on the APU gens on the outside now for engine generators 1 and 2?
Resolution advisory.
Could you repeat that?
On the outside of the APU gen switches, there's Gen 1 and Gen 2 for the engines. Turn those both on. Oh, yeah, there you go. And then let's turn on up at the top right where the window heat is. Let's turn on the probe heat. And then let's turn the packs to auto. And then off scale, we turn the isolation valve to auto as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go isolation valve auto.
Unless you're going to taxi out single engine. If you're going to taxi out single engine, you may want to open that so you can.
Okay.
You may want to close it, because what you want to do
Okay.
is you're going to use the right bleed to power the right pack.
Okay.
You're going to use the APU to power the left pack.
Okay.
Until you get the one engine started.
All right, cool. Can you turn on hydraulic pumps A, 1 and 2? Perfect. Let's go ahead and turn on our taxi light. And set flaps 5. Is that 2 or 5? There we go. All right, I'm going to say clear on the left. You say clear on the right for taxi. So clear on the left. D-Monies?
My mic was muted again. Clear on the right. Sorry, my kids came home, so I have to keep muting my mic.
Oh, okay. Okay, parking brake off. We're rolling. Hopefully we don't do an engine fire again. I'm going to bring up the taxi.
That would be preferable.
I'm going to bring up the taxi diagram here. Oh yeah, we're just right here. We're gonna go down November. Tower's giving us to cross 1-3 left. Probably should have gone the other way. That's okay. Yeah, Offscad, I wish our smart Copilot would connect. Wouldn't that be nice? Can you set altimeter in the plane to 2994? You do that up here on the EFIS. That's called the EFIS panel, right? Where you rotate. Do you see the barrel where it says STD and inches and HPA?
Yeah.
So rotate the inner knob
All right.
to 2994. Okay. All right, I'm going to make a slight turn up here and travel on Yankee and cross runway 17 center. Twitch's first ground school instructor. That'd be a good idea. A lot of disclaimers, though. You got a flash on the screen. This is for entertainment purposes only. He also could teach us how to brew beer, right, Offsked? You're muted, by the way, or you're not in Discord any longer.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. You've been talking to us the whole time, huh?
No, I have not.
Okay. You've just been ignoring us then.
I'm trying to be quiet. I'm trying to be a good jump seater.
How's the oatmeal, or which stout are you doing now? What did you do last?
I've got a bourbon stout that's fermenting, and I've got a Russian Imperial stout that's fermenting. I've got a Sam Adams knockoff in a keg in the basement, and I've got a Leffe Blonde knockoff in the basement that's kegged. And I've got half a case bottled of another bourbon stout.
It's 11:22 a.m. I'm thirsty.
Which airport is this? I don't recognize it.
DFW.
That explains why.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say any more than that.
We won't say the other airport right now. You got to get some grain today, St. Wolfric? Got to get some grain. Hey, we haven't caught on fire yet, D-Monies.
Not yet.
Nope.
That's good.
Yeah.